To sum up the previous run, the Lofi was exploded. It is currently here. My main ship over here is currently still salvaging remains of this base. And these mercy givers. They are completely full of resources still gathering. The rest of my fleet is currently over here in small amounts. The mine layer experiment was exploded almost immediately. And the rest of my fleet is currently in what we would call a damaged state. It's repairable damage, but it is in fact damage. Now, it's been a few days since the last episode. I apologise immensely. If you're still watching, you are one of the 12 people, and I appreciate you. But we're going to try something new. This fleet is going to be... We're basically going to salvage everything we can. And what we're going to do is experiment with landmines. Not landmines, anti-mines, whatever they're called. God, there's dead ships everywhere. There's 4 people left alive on it. So what we're going to do, straight up, is test out some mine-based weapon systems. And I'm going to be bringing in some designs I've got from previous runs, and we're going to give them a test on the field of battle. Will they succeed or will they not? Either way, I've got the crew, and I've got plenty of resources for it. I just, that lot of ammo, a lot of missiles. I just, need to get everything sorted. So that's a lot of storage. Get our minefields running. Now this thing you see here is the original mine layer. If you actually look at the back, you may notice a similar tail design. This was the original tail design and outer layer. Obviously I never fully finished it because it never really saw battle. It was meant to be a support / mine layer assault ship which goes in on the front, deploys a load of mines and then escapes. So I'm going to be fully converting this into an assault ship, and we're going to have a little bit of a fun time. Will it be a real fun time? We will have to find out in time. Let's get our mine layer assault vessel on the field. Okay, I just straight up bought a load of ammo and a load of sulfur. As you can see, the crew are just going out. I had to move the airlocks in to be a bit closer. But the first of the mine layer assault ships is being prepped for assault combat. So obviously we are making our own mines. Probably a little bit too much in the way of resources. Yep, I don't have any iron. I've bought too much ammo. I've done a dumb. There's already a mistake. Attempt number 2. Let's grab the iron. We're already getting a bit of lag. I bought way too much ammo, but we're going to keep all of it. And let's get in the actual iron. So, with this being done, we now have all the ammo and all the iron needed to make mine parts. It might not be enough to actually man all the mines, as it were. But now we have access to the beginnings of a minefield. And that is quite significantly what we're after. Actually, you should be here, shouldn't you? Quite significantly what we're after. I don't really care about anything else, but we're going to have a good old try. So let's get this up and running. So let's give it a field test. The Mine Layer Mark 1. Actually, it's the Mark 2, but let's get it on the field. So originally these ships are meant to be like support vessels, meant to carry a lot of supplies inside of them, maybe a couple of guns for defence, and obviously then a support thing. These were full-on support-based vessels. But their role has changed. They are now mine deployment assault ships. And is that a good thing? Bloody should be, but we'll find out with that. Because obviously a lot of mines are being made, and they will be used quite quickly. Because this is not holding that many mines. This is holding 6 mines. This is holding 6 mines. So each one only really has a support of a second load of munitions. So let's see how well it actually bloody does. Is that contact moving? We have our first catch of the day. Let's get this ready. How are we doing? Okay, contact. So the range is a lot closer. Oh my God, that thing. A lot closer than I'd like. So I really don't want to, get too close. But the thing is, I don't want to get too close at all. Okay, straight up to the front. Retreat. Deploy mines again. Here come the beams. Okay, just keep staying away. And hopefully the mines hit it. Uh-oh. Fires the mines! The mines are not as effective as I'd like them to be. The mines are not as effective as I'd like them to be at all. This test was illuminating. I begin to think we might need more mines. Give me more of a second. In reality, if I'm going to use this as a mine deployment vessel, I actually should be using it a completely different way. It should be the other way round. This should be the back and that should be the front. That way the engines pull it away from the target. Right now it has 6 massive engines, actually it has 8 massive engines pulling it away. Or forward. Forward is good if the mines are behind it. So the engines, these ones at the back, need to be the other way round. So they have to be pushed up to here. So if this is the back and that's the front, we might be able to make it work. But you know, we'll see how it goes. Right now we are still in the field. Of course it turns around. We're in the field testing phase and the field does not want to be tested. Typical. Alright, let's actually go for our primary target. Bloody useless. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, what I want to do is have the mines at the back and not the front. Or if I have them at the front, I have better reverse thrusters. I have a lot of forward thrust, 84. But if I go backwards, my thrust is, doing it myself, with this vessel, only, it's already starting to slowish down, 40 at a max, so it's only half the speed. So I need more forward thrust. I also need a lot less exploded ships, but you know, 50-50. So that's where we're currently at. God, the mines. So forward... Jesus! Thrust is great. Rear thrust, not so much. They're coming for me already? Okay. Deploy here, deploy here, deploy here. Are they on the way? No. I'm attacking that one by the looks of it. Okay. What is there, 7 here? Well, they're killing that, whatever it is. 1's already dead. 2's already dead. This test is going great. 3's already dead. Whatever's here has just killed. 5's already dead. Whatever's here has already killed everything. I found my target at least. My god, what is actually doing now? I just killed the entire force. That's even more supplies I now need to steal. I know what I'm doing anyway. I'm going to go to here quickly and deploy the mines before they come back. There we go. Okay, let's deploy the minefield and give it a test. Was there anything even useful in here? Bit of gold? Not really, no. What a waste of people's lives. Okay, the minefield is deployed. We have units coming back. They aren't coming back fast enough. Field test is inconclusive still. Of course they're not here. I just need them to come into the mine. This minefield business, oh, it's Mercy Giver. And an auditor. Most of the auditor's gone. The Mercy Giver's going to be a problem. Because those are flak guns, which will shoot down mines. Great. Great, 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 great. Another field test. I don't think the mines are going to work. I think mines are fresh off the table. Because this is madness. Absolute, genuine madness. Oh my god, of all the things, why would it be the Mercy Giver? Come on. Yeah, it's just shooting all the mines of all the targets to use. Oh, what a waste of time. What a genuine waste of time. Okay. Mines have significantly more issues I'd like to talk about. Look at it, it's just melted. The Mercy Giver, stronger than a mine layer. By a lot. By an awful lot. Oh no. Okay, more drawing board. More mines? Alright, a slight changing of the temporariness. This is now a field test of rear engine to retreat phase. Although it appears I don't have enough crew now to man everything. And now everything's currently unpowered. I'd like to be able to see the people, please. Okay, so I'd like to stay within almost range, but not actual range. And now it's going faster than me? Yes, I literally just tore the engines out the front and put them in the back. We are not as fast as we used to be. Let me go hunt a target. Alright, field test. Let's see if they actually come to me this time. God damn it, stay up! Oh my god, that beep. This is going to get loud. Okay, let's get to combat range. Okay, here they come. Let's see if this test actually works. So I want to stay out of range as much as possible. And keep the mines going. Or, you know, have the target completely and utterly ignore me and go for someone else. Oh. Well, it kills a tier 1. We've now learned that it's an extremely basic weapon system. It took 16 mines. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 24 mines to kill a tier 1. Is that worth it? Not particularly, no. Okay, another tier 1. Tier 1. This is not effective. Either I'm not using them correctly or I'm not the right person to be using them. Oh my god. But you know, seems to be effective. Okay, mines are being deployed. It keeps away from targets pretty quickly though, I'll give it that. It's now significantly better at staying within combat range of itself and not the enemy. So reloading is now, of course, an issue. Deploy. So it's more of a manual based system because obviously it's not deploying, it's not close enough. So I have to manually get this going. And it can kill tier 1s, which, you know, isn't the best. My god, it's a tier 1 ship killer. That's it. Still being chased. Deploy the mines. That was 6. 1 hit. 1 kill. Wow, I need... And the mines do stay around. I'm not sure for how... I'm not sure for how long, but they do in fact stay around. The problem is, of course, as you've seen, this is expensive. This is very... Why is one of my guys outside? Very expensive. Okay, more mines. Got a tier 1 again. Tier 1. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Oh. Yeah, we see we're just not getting enough mines and stuff anymore. We are easily keeping away, so maybe we up the ammo amount. It does mean this is very... Why are we suddenly lagging, Maisie? A very, very niche weapon system. I don't think mines are the way forwards. Mainly because, as we've seen, the way forward is paved with explosive tendencies with regards to the Mercy Givers. The Mercy Givers being my primary opponent is a problem. Because they don't like mines. It's a big problem, to be fair. Okay, that glint's been killed. Okay, good. Basically. Yeah, mines don't hurt me. It's fine. Boop. Okay. Now switch targets. Very surprised that still lived. Very surprised that still lived. So yeah, the weapon system is alright. It is designed for more hit and run dash things, I'm thinking. I'm thinking if we actively field this into battle, it's going to be a hit and run assault ship, which means I probably need to make it smaller. So this full scale size is probably going to get converted back into what its original design was. It's attacking me from an angle. Its original design was, which is, of course, a fleet support ship. So we might be going back to that. Because this is not effective as what it is. Okay, we need a faster, more sleek ship. How does the enemy make them? Now, I've strayed into creative territory completely. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I was going to. I'm using this testing thing of the Alcheminis because it has a nice layered system here, as you can see. So I can actually do that. I'm thinking layered mines like that might be the way forwards. But the problem is, even with all these mines going off, as you can see, they're just not doing enough damage. And obviously there's a huge amount of things I could probably have from, like, you know, an inverted V. But you need all the mines to be either forward or backwards. The only other way I could get this to be more effective would in all probability be deploy a minefield and then use tractor beams to push and pull the ship. But the problem you have with that, of course, is you can't choose where to push or pull it. You only push it away or pull it towards you. Now, some people have said, you know, maybe tractor beam one pushing, one pulling would be best. But yeah, as far as I can tell right now, mines... Like, if I hit this here, this exact spot here is 8 mines. With this together, that is 12 mines. That's a lot of space for mines. Now, nukes, they require 10 pieces in each slot. Obviously, you only need 12. So you actually get less. In a slot of 4, you get 3.5 mines. And 3.5 nukes, whereas you'd get 4 mines. The problem there is, while nukes obviously take longer to assemble because they're 12 pieces, they do more impact damage. Mines are much more situational. Like, as you can see, much more situational. And they even last that long now I'm looking at it. So I'm thinking mines might actually genuinely be a big mistake. Which is a shame, because I'd like them to not be a mistake. But yeah, the only force I thought this could do it properly would be the Imperium. Which of course uses a lot of nuke ships. Like, this might be a good design. This might generally be a good mine design. A design mine, some might say. A Bessra. Maybe I can get this to work. Like, I'd love to be able to get this thing to work. So we'll give it a try and see what happens. Now let's give this a combat try. So the Bessra is, of course, obviously still a big ship. I would probably alter it. But the Bessra, if used correctly, has a lot of deployable mines in the rear, which means I should be able to have this do an actual combat thing where it keeps out of enemy combat range. So let's give it a try. I forgot I had these things. Let's give an actual combat try. Okay, some of these. So you, congratulations, are now officially a field test. You don't like me, I don't like you. Let's call the whole thing off. So if this is correct, this should have absolutely great combat potential. And if not, it's going to be absolutely rubbish. But the problem is, I know to make sure it runs away. And that's the biggest issue with this, or apart from this one flying wrong, is to get things to run away, you have to make them get close to the enemy. And that's obviously a bit of an issue. Yeah, that's the other big issue. It makes a mine corridor, which is another problem. Mines either have to be specifically behind or ahead. The only way a mine layer for me would be actively useful by the looks of this if it was being used as a support vessel. Because there is no way a sideways ship can do anything about the enemy. It has to be directly from behind. And I guess that's fine. But that gives me a lot less tactical options. An awful lot less tactical options. I don't know what to do about that. Is that even a hit? Like, mines when they hit, they can do some damage. And obviously they're good at taking out vulnerable sections, but I think mines are out of it. I think this entire test has proven to me that mines, in all the scheme of things, they probably need a bit more of a rework. Probably like a dedicated mine deployment unit rather than just have them part of the missiles. Because mines, I don't know. I don't know about mines. They seem a little bit weak for now. It could just be me. Probably people who've actually used them properly. But as you can see, one nuke just took the entire front out. Actually, 3 nukes took the entire front out of that ship, whereas about 20 mines hit the front of it, give or take. And none of them did a damn thing. See that? 3 nukes, exactly the same amount as all of those mines. So, I guess Minelayers aren't the future. That's a shame. I thought they would be, but Minelayers are not the future.